The most important lessons I've learned working at the Chronicle were, I think, about storytelling. I was going to say, there are a few different lessons. One of them is people are always going to be critical. You can't take it too personally, even though it's really hard. And that I'm not sure if I ever developed thick skin, but I shake it off more quickly now when I get criticism. And I have less tolerance for people who are really nasty. Like, go work it out yourself. Go work it out and then figure out how to communicate with me. I think vibrant discourse is really important. And that was important at the Chronicle, and it's one of the things that there's a thread between that work and the work I'm doing now at the JCRC, that we want people to disagree with each other openly and to talk about their ideas. We want to create space. It's a different kind of space when I was at the Chronicle than it is in this, in the Council. But we want people to talk about issues and to have robust, sometimes difficult disagreements. We want that. We want to do that in a way that we're not tearing each other down, but we're creating a rich pool of ideas, and we're working together for the good in some way. And I think that the path toward the good is sometimes messy. So I think that's one thing, that there's that it can be uncomfortable, but robust civil disagreement is really important, and we want to make sure to create space for that. We don't want everybody to agree in the same points. Otherwise we're just, quashing diverse opinions. And number two, that people are irrational, and that even when we think we're being rational and we're forming our opinions on ideas and things and facts and things that we read, we choose our facts, we choose who our trusted sources are, and those choices all come from our feelings. I think that we are led by and motivated by our feelings. So what I saw in the Chronicle is that people, if we can make the world a little bit smaller by, or maybe not smaller, let the world be really big, but let there be little spots, more human, maybe that's the word. If we can expose, pull off the layers of people's stories and get to what drives people, what feels important and real to people, and let people connect with each other, then those people who read the stories, those people who meet the people, those people who, when you watch a movie, how you're emotionally moved by somebody's story, I think that's really powerful. And we see the growth of things like The Moth, because they let you into somebody else's heart. They let you have access to the cracks in somebody's shell, and that's where the light is. That's where there's commonality. So I think that I really learned the power of the story. And I think that the way I use that now is think about what are the ways that we can sort of peel away the things that keep us from knowing each other, explore our differences, don't ignore them. I don't want to sort of Pollyanna-ish, we're all alike, and our commonalities are more important than our differences. You know what? I want to know what our differences are. I want to hear what it is that drives you that's different. I want to know when I sit in interfaith rooms. I don't want to ignore our differences. I want to learn about them. That's where the color of the world comes in, not just, sort of pablum, we're all the same. That's horrible. But the power of the story to help people connect with each other, I think that's a really big one. So one of the things I've learned is that there are some people who just want to fight. And so, for example, on Monday I got a note from somebody who was angry that we released a statement denouncing President-elect Trump's appointment of Stephen Bannon. And so I received a few letters that received overwhelmingly positive response to our statement, and a few of people that were genuine, expressed genuine concern and opposition to our statement. But one of them was downright nasty, and what I've learned is that I don't respond to it. There are some people who you don't have to reason with because they're just not kind.